Hi! If you are new to Wattpad and you are hoping that one of your stories would reach at least 100,000 reads, then this video is for you. I will be sharing with you 10 tips that I have tried, and I hope that this will be able to help you as well. Stay tuned!
Hello everyone, I am ERR Stories and welcome back to Life Thoughts and Inspirations TV. Today's episode is actually a part 2 of the first one that I did, which is how to reach at least 100,000 reads in Wattpad. And I've mentioned there about various tips on how to explore Wattpad features so you make the most of it. And in that video, there was really no actual recording as how to go about it. So this time, this part 2, I'll give you a run through of what it is about. Like what I've mentioned last time, I have a story here which is entitled I Found Love at 32. And as of this recording, it already has 493,000 reads. I've mentioned about the first one, if you can still remember, is the fact that, what is it? The story should have a very good teaser. So if you look at it, there is a good teaser here, okay? Something that would entice the people. And we go now to some of the things inside. Okay, so we go to my stories. Okay. We're able to watch that first part. If yes, okay. I've mentioned last time about stats, so this is where the stats now is. Again, you go to right, click my stories, and then if you click my stories, this will appear. So the first one is you go to stats, click this one. Okay, with stats, you will see already the overview. How many readers are reading your story depending on the month? Okay, so I guess since everyone is at home, most of the people are at home, there's really an increase in terms of the reads. Okay, you also see in terms of the votes, which ones are very active. Okay, even the comments. Okay, engagement is very important because oh, there's a problem with the internet connection. Okay, there. You'd see the engagement here. Which part of your story has a very big impact with your readers? So you see that in which chapter. And I'm happy that for this story, basically it's from chapter 1 up to the bottom part, right? Up to the last part. Although there are some parts that have declined. Okay, so there. You'd see. What's the importance of this? If you've written a lot of chapters already and you see that in one particular chapter, it went down, super down, then maybe that means that chapter is not so exciting enough, or you wrote it in a super rush way. That's why it's like that. Later on, I will check part 53 because part 53 has the highest. It's 92% engagement. So later, I'll check what is that engagement about, okay? You'd also see here how votes are casted, okay? Which chapter has the most number of votes. So in here, there's a decline from chapter 1 up to the last chapter. I don't know what happened. But chapter 2 has the most number of votes. Okay. And then in terms of comments, which one has the most number of comments? You'd also see. Okay, and it declined up to that. Okay. The next one, this is important, is demographics. Okay. When we talk about demographics, we talk about who are the people reading your story. So you'd see here age. So the green part, the biggest part, has the most number of reads. So that means 18 to 25%, I'm sorry, 35% of my readers are 18 to 25 years old. Okay. The next one, 30% are reading in private, so they did not really disclose their age. 20% are 25 to 35. There's also 9% of 13 to 18, 6% of 35 to 45, and 1% of over 45 years old. So looking at this demographics, me as a writer, I know that my audience is like 18 to 25 years old up to 35 years old. So that's my niche. That's the type of stories that I'll be writing. The story should be able to attract those age, okay? In terms of gender, you'd see here that most of my readers are still female at 77%, and there are some male, like 3% of them. Okay, this one is important in terms of country. So of course, the highest is Philippines with 91.42. But other blue parts, okay, there are still readers from Malaysia. Wait, let me check, from Japan. There's from US, Canada. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe because, okay, there's also from Spain. I didn't know that. Norway. Okay. Maybe because there are some overseas Filipino workers who stay abroad, because this story is written in Filipino, in Tagalog English, okay? So there's also from Saudi. I'm thinking some of them are OFWs. That's how important the stats is. And now in Wattpad, they have what we call a story insights, which is something new in Wattpad. Right now, I think with this, Wattpad itself will give you an analysis of how your story is faring. Okay. Apart from stats, I've also mentioned one more thing, which is, wait, hold on. In terms of writing, I said you should insert a YouTube link or a music that would help you, or even a picture. So this is where it is. There's a button here that says, that looks like a video cam. So if you click on that, you can add here the YouTube link. Okay, what's good with this is as your readers read and the YouTube is playing, then it serves as a background music for them. You can also opt to have a picture instead. Okay, so there. Okay, that's another one. Then we go back. Okay, there's a story details. I talked about tags last time, so these are some of the tags. Everything that is related to the story that you wrote, you put related tags. So for example, this one is in love with a chef. Since it's a chick lit for me, I placed here independent woman, because my lead female character is an independent woman, and then she fell in love with his CEO, so I placed here CEO here. Okay, and there, basically that's it. You can also make use of story notes, which I have not really maximized, but you see here who's the protagonist, what are the characteristics, to add more personality to your character. Okay, now Wattpad also has various writer opportunities. If you have not explored it, click on this and see here some of their tips that you can check for you to grow your writing career. There. And then there's also the Watties, Page Stories, Wattpad books, Wattcon, etc. Okay, so I hope I was able to help you out with Wattpad. If you got other questions, then just message me and I'll be happy to help you out. This has been ERR Stories. Bye-bye!
Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share to your friends. And yes, always remember Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Bye-bye!